Hello, this is Reverend Corey J. Neal, the senior pastor of the Greater Peace Baptist Church here in Columbus, Georgia. I'm so proud to be the pastor of this great global ministry that's making such a powerful impact on our community and even the world. I pray that you had a blessed Christmas, that you were able to celebrate safely with family and friends and fellowship and have a good time. I know the Lord blessed us. Lady Neal and I had a wonderful Christmas, and I had a wonderful birthday. Let me say thank you so much for all the cards, the gifts, the love tokens that you provided for us on Christmas, as well as for my birthday. Thank you so much. Lady Neal wanted to be here, but had another engagement, but she wanted to make sure that I told you thank you. You guys loved upon us for Christmas as well as my birthday. You all do like Greater Peace does. Thank you, Greater Peace. We love you. We appreciate you. We thank you for every card, every token, every gift, and for just thinking about us. We say thank you. We're gearing up for New Year's Eve worship. It's going to be great. It's going to be a powerful worship experience. I have a word that you don't want to miss, a word that'll help you go into 2022. Our directress and our assistant directress will lead us in our altar call moment, and then I'll close out with a special altar call prayer. I pray you'll join us 7 p.m. tomorrow, Facebook and YouTube, for our New Year's Eve worship experience. It will bless you. But here's some exciting news. I'm going to give you some exciting news now that I have not shared yet. The January sermon series is entitled Wired for Worship. Oh my God, I'm so excited about it. You don't want to miss not one installment of the series, but definitely catch us first Sunday in January when we lay the foundation for the sermon series, Wired for Worship. But not only that, along with the sermon series dealing with worship, Directress Holloway and Assistant Directress King will be teaching a class each Tuesday that will bless you, titled Dealing with Worship in the Church, Worshiping in Spirit and in Truth. Is going to be a blessing. But listen, we didn't stop there. There's going to be a special night of worship. You should see it on Facebook now. You should see the flyers, a live worship experience. Just Directress Holloway and Assistant Directress King with our lead musician, Josh, on the keys. We're just going to worship. It's going to be from 1 hour. You don't want to miss it. It'll be live. You can interact. If you plead, they may even throw in a song that you asked for in the comments. We want it to be interactive. We want you to interact like it's Sunday morning and just worship. January is all about worship. We have our corporate fasting and praying where we're asking from the 30th to the 2nd of January all the way to the 31st to give up something and fast. And at 12 o'clock noon and 6 p.m. each day, if you could just pause and pray. I believe the Lord is going to do some great things. I believe he's going to respond to our prayer and fasting, our corporate prayer and fasting coming together. January is about worship. January is about fasting. January is all about prayer. And so we hope that you'll join us in our corporate fasting and don't miss this sermon series. Register today. Go to www.gpbconline.com to register for the class that's going to be taught on worship in the church. I'm so excited about January. There's some great things happening. We want you to make sure you continue to wear your mask, be safe. Remember that we're going into a new year, but the virus is still there. So we want you to make sure you mask up, wash your hands, and to social distance and to stay safe. It's going to be a blessed year. Everything may not go as we desire, but the Lord is going to bless us. Remember, 2022 is the year of the re-up. We're going to re-up on some things. We're going to recover. We're going to recommit and reimagine how we do ministry. Listen, I have to get out of here. I have another meeting to attend. But lastly, I wanted to share with you some important news. We had planned for the return back to in-person worship for the month of January. We were all set. Our reentry team met, our health team met, and then we began to look at the numbers. And these numbers are increasing, and hospital ERs are starting to become over capacity. And we felt it prudent to delay the re-entry to in-person worship for the month of January. I was excited. Listen, I love preaching to my band and my praise team and my media team and a couple of my leaders, but I'm ready to preach in front of the sheep. I'm ready to preach and have the church right here in front of me. but I have to be mindful of safety. I have to be mindful of what's going on in the community. And this virus is ramping back up. And we know we're coming off of Christmas and New Year's, and then we'll have Martin Luther King's birthday. So we want to look at the numbers. We want to see what happens yet even in our school system and with kids going back to school. So I know you're ready to come back. I'm ready for you to come back. But we have to make that tough decision to delay it one more time. We do not want to come back and then have to go back out. So we're going to make sure when we come back, unless something horrific happens that we cannot see, that we'll be able to stay in person. I'm asking simply that you be patient, you be prayerful, and you be positive. We could come back, but we don't want to put anybody in jeopardy. So as we're planning, be patient, be prayerful, and be positive that the Lord will bring us back together in person at the right time in a safe manner. But listen, no worries, worship will still be great. Worship will still be powerful. We'll still continue to do the things of the Lord, continue to serve in this community. We just will not come back for the month of January in person. I'll keep you posted. I'll be meeting with the reentry team, Sister J.R. Jackson and the health team, Sister Wanda Belk and D'Angela Collins and Sister Joyce Lewis. I'll be meeting with all of them mid-January to take a look at the numbers, see where we are, and see what the best decision on coming back. I've stayed a lot longer than I usually do on these check-ins, but I had so much to share with you because I miss you and want to make sure that you know what's going on here at the Greater Peace Baptist Church. And again, January is all about worship. Catch our New Year's Eve worship experiences to begin it all, to set it all off. Our sermon series, the first Sunday in January, will begin Wired for Worship, corporate prayer, corporate fasting, as well as a special class taught by our worship leaders dealing with worship. Register for that today so we'll be prepared for the number that shall be here. Listen, I have to go. I miss you. I love you. I'm thankful for you. Continue to worship, continue to interact, continue to sow a seed, continue to give, continue to tithe. I thank you for being tithers. Thank you for being givers, and thank you for being faithful. As I leave, I'll say it one more time. In the midst of this trying to adjust, in the midst of trying to keep everyone safe, in the midst of still dealing with the virtual world, in the midst of planning for 2022, simply do me a favor. Be patient, be prayerful, and remain and be positive. This is Reverend Corey J. Neal saying, take care. We'll talk to you soon. See you New Year's Eve. Be blessed.